bid in it is New England, but I expect that other RTOs and ISOs will adopt the practices of New England and PJM and allow energy efficiency to be bid in. A number of other markets allow demand response to bid in, which includes New York and the Midwest ISO, and I think this will spread as well. But let's look a little bit on the supply side, what happened in the PJM market on the supply side. And I think this is very indicative, again, of how efficient that market is. We had incremental additions into that market on supply side of wind energy of 439 megawatts. On the nuclear side, we had 906 megawatts of increase, additional bid into that market, and that's all from uprates to existing capacity. So what those markets are doing are allowing people that have nuclear plants and other plants, fossil fuel plants, to figure out how to run them more efficiently. And by running them more efficiently, ultimately they can make more money in those markets because they can bid in additional capacity in those markets and continue to participate in those markets. There was over 2,800 megawatts of combined cycle units, 3,000 megawatts of combined cycle units bid into those markets. Not a lot of solar, 1.1 megawatts of solar bid into the market. So ultimately, we have, I think, a robust system within the RTOs and ISOs in this country that is going to spread, I believe. We're already seeing companies like Southern Company now starting a market in the Southeast in their area. FERC just approved the first market in the Southern Company's service territory. So I think we'll see energy markets continue to expand. I think we'll see energy markets continue to become more efficient, more effective for consumers, and with that, we're going to see more stable prices, more reliable power, and the ability to move our economy forward. Thank you. Sure. I've got time for a few questions. If we've got a couple, I'd be happy to answer any questions. Maybe not. I don't see any questions, so if that's it, thank you. Oh, do we have a question? We got a microphone, okay. You've got a question, all right. I can't, your mic's not. Okay,
I'll start for you, Mr. Chairman.
There you go.
I can't let this question go by given some of the published reports where you've been quoted at other meetings saying you didn't see a need for baseload, either coal plants or nuclear plants, if we could just get distributed generation and renewables into the market. We support, obviously, diversification of supply sources and certainly everything we can do in demand-side management and efficiency to make our electricity system stronger. We don't see any conceivable way, at least in our lifetime, that you don't have baseload capacity. So anything that you could expand upon that to help us understand would be appreciated.
I'd be happy to. Actually, I didn't say that. What I said was, I didn't say that there wasn't a need for new nuclear or coal or baseload. What I said was that one could conceive of a scenario, given what we're seeing now with respect to the ability of demand to come in and provide for us a new paradigm that the way we can operate our electric systems, that it is conceivable in a scenario that you may not need large central station plants. Now that's one scenario. That doesn't mean that particular scenario is in fact going to occur, but it is a scenario that I think is rational. There are many other scenarios that are rational as well, including incorporating significant nuclear and coal into our system. Ultimately, though, it doesn't matter what may be a rational or irrational scenario. What matters is what the markets will do. And ultimately, the markets will decide what resources will be selected. And that's where we should decide that, in rational, functioning, efficient markets. And that really is the goal of FERC, to ultimately ensure that those markets are rational, functional, and efficient for consumers. With that, I think we're done. I don't see another hand or question in the audience, but thank you very much.